Today we are going to install Home Assistant on Windows, which is one of the easiest ways to start using Home Assistant. We just need about 3 clicks, and in a few days I will share with you also how you can have real-time information from your day inverter on your phone. You will be able to create some cool things with graphics, and you will also be able to see all the production and consumption from your inverter in real time. You can even access solar forecasts to know how much your system will produce in the coming days, which is very useful, especially in the winter. Now, you can use any Windows computer that you have. I will be using this mini PC Minisforo M1 Plus with an i7 CPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte SSD, which you can easily open and upgrade. Now let's go to our browser, let's go to Google and search for SWP. S with an H on the beginning. You know how it is. So once you search, you will find the Home Assistant Windows Portable project page. Now just click on releases, and right now the latest update was just 4 days ago, which is really cool. So March 22, 2026. Just click where it says SWP and download it. Then place the folder wherever you want on your computer and extract it. Now this part will take a while because there are many files inside that folder, so you can just go and grab yourself a glass of water. When it's done extracting, you will have the zipped folder, which you no longer need, and you will have the extracted one, which is the one you are going to use. Inside you will find the as file, so just right click and choose Run as Administrator. Confirm, allow it on the next prompt, and it will open the Windows terminal. After a few seconds, you will start seeing some code on the screen. You don't need to pay attention to any of it, just wait and then allow Python access, and after a few seconds it will automatically open your browser window saying welcome, and you already have Home Assistant running. It's as easy as this. Now, before we move on, one of the things that you can't do is to close that terminal window. You can close your folders, the zipped, the unzipped, whatever you want, you can close. The terminal window has to remain open. You can minimize it, and then you will be able to use Home Assistant, because that terminal window is what will make Home Assistant run on your machine. So now we can move on with the Home Assistant setup, and you will see a part of the video with Portuguese because I'm Portuguese and by default it was, but just create my smart home, create your username and password, set your home location, change your language if you want to, which basically was when I did change to English. It will start searching for smart devices on your network, and you will see that all the Shelly devices that I have will appear automatically. And that's it. At this point, you have Home Assistant running on your Windows computer. Simply as this. The only requirements is do not close that terminal window and do not shut down your computer. You can still use your computer to work, you can still use your computer to game, but it needs to be running and it needs to have that terminal window open. Also, during the installation, it did open a browser automatically, but if you don't know how to find it later on, you just need to search for the IP address on your Wi-Fi or Ethernet settings, and you will find the IP address. With that address, you just need to place it on your browser and then followed by 2 dots 8123. After that, you will be able to access your server. It doesn't matter the computer that you are accessing, as long as that computer is on the same network that this computer where you have your Home Assistant installation, it will work just fine. And if you want to start using Home Assistant to make your home smarter, making brands talk to each other and integrations and automation, you can start doing right now. On the other hand, if you have a day inverter and you want to have on your mobile phone, tablet and whatnot real-time information with graphics and what's happening with the inverter, some forecast with your production for the next following days, and a lot more fun stuff, in a few days I will be sharing with you how we can accomplish that. It's really simple as well. But before I do, I wanted to update this video, which the last time that I did talk about this Home Assistant on Windows was about 1 or 2 years ago. So I wanted to update because some of you guys will ask me, hey Robert, how can I install Home Assistant? So this is one of the ways. It's not my favorite because it has some limitations, but it's one of the easiest that I'm aware, especially for those that don't want to dedicate just one full machine for Home Assistant. This way you can use your Windows computer with Home Assistant, you can try it out for yourself, and then if you find that this is really useful and you want to purchase a dedicated machine just for Home Assistant, then great. If not, great, you didn't spend any money, but you did try Home Assistant. I believe that once you try it, it's gonna be really difficult to stop using it. Hope the video was helpful, and if it was, don't forget that usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto Jorge, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.